Hello everyone, I am the plane shifter fading to the universe of the Talos principle. Ready to be slightly more confused, probably. Short stream today because I'm making mistakes in my scheduling. Hello Piero. Oh, so let's also going late-ish now because it's Fridays now? Yes, it is. And I need to rethink because Yellow also streams on Fridays? What's happening to my... Are you listening to me? Is things working because OBS froze. Okay. OBS is doing it weird and I think I know why. This thing should limit FPS. Yeah, I recently installed my I recently installed an SSD and reinstalled everything, so a few settings may be out of whack. Ah yes, now it's working properly. Alright. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Alright. I think we haven't started this area yet. Have we explored for stuffs and things? Let's do an explore. So yeah, what I was saying is that I need to rethink this time because Yellow also streams today and we've got conflicts here. Seek out those in this world that would help you till only one of us can transcend. We're all sharing both the burden and the rewards. The shepherd. You've changed, dog. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet, in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. And... sound options. Okay. Better. Yeah, I have seen that one. Oh, I remember exploring this outside area. Yeah. Okay, let's solve some puzzles. As soon as I remember how to get back in. Where? Windows into a labyrinth. There's our square. I have one hint. Okay, that's the power thing. that's the source, I know where the receptacle is, and there's one of the things and there's another thing. Connected the thing to this thing. I'm not missing anything, am I? Ah, there's a thingamajig over there, yeah. Ah, hello. Is this just to liberate this thing? Oh, yeah. Let's do an explore. Interesting. Can yeah, I can use a beam to open that. Okay, now I'm here, and oh, I got one of these. Let me grab from that guy and place it here. I think I don't need this on though. Yeah, I don't need this on. Well, let's at least see what I need to do next. Hello? I seem to remember some giant puzzle with boxes flying huge distances across the sky. It was a cool one. I wonder if it was main or stuff. Yeah, I need to put one of the things here. And I think I can do it like this. I hope this gives me the angle I need. Come with me. I think it's this way. This and open this. Ta-da! I grabbed the square. I don't quite remember one with boxes flying around. Hello there. I had a full-blown conversation with the entity in the archive today. Can't say it was terribly helpful. Still, perhaps you can share some information of it further down the line. Sheep. This space makes no sense. I walk into a dead end and materialize in a garden. One is day, the other is night. The space is not real. Game is two because one was taken. An L shape. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the announcement on Discord, but yeah, I'm gonna make a short one today. I'm still trying to figure out how to properly do this. This segment. That's enough. going in. Box. Don't know what to do with box. I do not know if that's the solution I should be doing, but it worked and I'm taking it. I haven't seen a blue source in this puzzle. Any cheese is a win, yeah. I'm gonna set up like this and see if I can find a blue source I can use. Oh. This is the most obvious place to have a source you can use. The game thinks it's that smart to ask you to do some of those BS start, and it isn't smart enough to not get cheesed every now and then. Yeah. Anyway, I found a solution, and that is enough. I see no blue source here. I still think this game is plenty smart. But it's still made by humans, and yeah, there's no way humans have thought about every possible permutation and limited it to only one. That's gonna help me. Oh, really? The final mechanic it adds is Cheese City. Is it the record mechanic? Blue source. Red, blue. Spring sales on... Ah, okay, it's not an achievement, it's just telling me that the spring sale is up. I am considering finally grabbing the Final Fantasy VII remake. It was up for like 2 days now, weird. Me pinging now, yeah. Okay, if I mess with the reds, the blue is not gonna... have any issues. I don't think it's particular. I don't think it's particularly big, but I have only 20 of wish list on sale on my end. Yeah, I saw that the Final Fantasy remake is 50% off again, and it's still expensive. Got to see. Okay. So now yeah, I know, it's spring sale. Shut up. Don't really need that on. Okay. What are you hiding here? A star. And yes, I have all the plans of leaving that thing on here. It's kind of funny. Anything here I didn't see? This one hasn't been done. Pinhole windows. The sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread that the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. Sheep. What's going on here? Okay. It's interesting that it has been enough time that I played this game that I don't quite recall how to solve the puzzles anymore. There's a blue one. Goes there. Okay. So the thing here is that in order to keep this thing open, I'm gonna cross beams. And that cannot happen. Interesting. This should solve that problem? Not really. Not in this position at least. Do I need to chew to bring the blue here? Kinda do. I can bring the blue with just one from here. Okay. Let's connect. This should give me a good idea of how I need to do the red. Success and whoops. didn't count on my cunning. Wow, I managed to forget. I forgot the fanfare, but I remembered the extended one. That's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna lie. How's this open? Why is this open? Am I supposed to close it? Huh? Ah, this is how it's open. It opens from both sides. So let's explore this place a bit more. Here is the piece. It's odd you could forget with Final Fantasy X being the main channel game now. Yeah. It's just my brain when I'm a bit tired today. It's a Friday. It's interesting. Really easy. Did I complete this place? It's not stopping red puzzles, progress against the odds. Yeah. Maybe that's why I forgot the Final Fantasy fanfare. It's my brain is fully committed to finding Tetris pieces. Tetrominos, some would call them. It didn't activate. Did I get everything, including the star? Yeah. I read this already. It's weird I'm not getting a response from Milton. I have read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
I'm pretty sure I missed some stars, Elohim. Which means I didn't find all its mysteries. Also, can I get a crowbar? There's a wooden thing here impeding my progress. Have I been here? I think I did. Ah, it's the star place. I need 10. I have 8. It's a crow team game. There's a crowbar Easter egg somewhere. Yeah.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
The Great Tower. Beep boop to you two. Athena 12. 12. The Council of Zeus. It's amazing that the people who started out with serious sense made these philosophical puzzle games too. Yeah. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally they came to the gate at the top of the... Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming seats had once... H1 Rome. Professor Dr. Armin Hulock, The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Caption homo sum humani nihil ami alienium puto. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society, and had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What is the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for class, please email. That's it. Just some text. Okay. Let's explore. First thing I'm curious about. Is there an underground to the underground? But I forgot. This looks like a sensor and Tetris piece. Okay. I remember there is a very interesting terminal on the outside. Kind of below the structures. I'm afraid of that tower. There is something terrible inside it. Never think about it. Don't even look at it. Just focus on doing the work. Seer. This must be the tower we were warned about. Since the upper level are locked tight, Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path. Sheep. Remember there was a star here? There it is. In part, Westworld may have fallen because after the adoption of Christianity, they lost quite a bit of control on that aspect, and Constantinople being closer to the new religious center withstood it. It's one of the reasons. Come on. In the beginning were the word, yes.
The words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were...
I have no idea why I like this line so much, but I like this line. That's the place I was looking for. It looks a lot like it. If it's not on this building, it's under some other building just like this. There we go. Question doubt conf. Questioning doubt conf. Keynote species Harabai. Questioning doubt. They say doubt everything, but I disagree. Doubt is useful in small amounts, but too much of it leads to apathy and confusion. No, don't doubt everything. Question everything. That is an interesting way to put it. That's the real trick. Doubt is just a lack of certainty. If you doubt everything, you doubt evolution, science, fate, morality, and even reality itself. And we'll end up with nothing, because doubt doesn't give anything back. But questions have answers, you see. If you question everything, you find that a lot of that we believe is untrue. But you might also discover that some things are true. You might discover that your own beliefs are. And then, you will question them again and again, eliminating flaws, discovering lies, until you get as close to the truth as you can. This is a lot of very good wisdom. Questioning is a lifelong process. That's precisely what makes it sound like doubt. Questioning engages with reality, interrogating all it sees. Questioning leads to a constant assault on the intellectual status quo, where doubt is far more likely to lead to resigned acceptance. After all, when the possibility of truth is doubtful, excuse the pun, why not simply play along with the most convenient lie? Partition EML. From Rob McLean, Ion Mailing System Archive Proxy Subject L Partition. Hi folks, this is just to let you know, for reasons of convenience and security, we're partitioned L into two separated systems. The Talos team will be working on ELO, while the archive team will be working on EL1. You might also notice that EL2 partitioned, but don't worry about that, it's just the operating system doing its thing. Cheers, Rob. It's so easy to doubt, just press X, yes. Him. Bobby Raskovic, Alexander Drennan, subject him. Hey Alex, I agree that we need something that will keep all the modules working together, evaluate and final test. And I think I have the perfect solution. It's called the Holistic Integration Manager. A fancy name for something a lot like a Dungeon Master in pen and paper RPGs. We created it to help run some MMOs back in the day. We need something that would be able to unite procedurally generated and user-submitted content into a coherent whole so the game wouldn't become too chaotic and inconsistent. It's a genuine AI, somewhat limited in its ability to grow, but capable of parsing and understanding text, images, audio, even video. It takes all the information it can find, interprets it, and then builds and maintains a world based on that. It's not perfect, but we don't have a lot of time, and it would be easy to adapt the code for our purposes. In fact, come to think of it, some of it is actually based on routines that you suggested in that paper. Elohim was far more coherent than AI Dungeon, indeed. But he's called just him. It's Elohim because he's installed on partition ELO. So Elohim. That's a very interesting bit of information. I didn't remember that this questioning doubt was on this terminal, but that was a nice find too. I think we've explored all that is outside. What is this little things here? Some rocks that are popping, that are getting more and more complex as I approach. Alright, I need to go to B, that's what I have pieces for. Sorry, glyphs. Beep boop. Now I need to go to C. Oxyrhynchus HTML. The great tyranny of the Oxyrhynchus papyri. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correct. I don't care. Is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individuals and organizations, such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work has survived unharmed. So if you want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tune teen pop stars, we have to invest in make sure that alright, Book of Osiris. We need to invest on throwing stuff away. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred as the Book of the Journey to Aru, uses an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus, and has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks the scribe about the afterlife. The scribe is a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka life force will become separated from his Ba personality, and how we will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, living intellect, passing a series of trials in the Duat underworld in order to reach the paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the book of the Scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice or a recent study, Karnahan Hassan, suggests the text may have been intended as philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or the result of a later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscripts, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may... Future stories will have to try to understand the past through the lens of some bad Sonic fanfiction. To the DLC for this game did have a spin on a concept like that. I can't remember what it was though. Yeah. That sounds a lot like Final Fantasy XIV, like afterlife world building. Heaven and hell. Why are those chewing this on the same terminal? Heaven. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where if I be still the same, and what I should be, all but less than he whom thunder hath made greater? Here at least we shall be free. Thou might hath not built here for his nymph, will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice, to reign is one's ambition, though in hell, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. That was hard to read. The Jeff Goldblum stuff in Talos. I'll make my own heaven with blackjack and hookers. Hell. Blake William. The ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years is true, as I have heard from hell. For the cherub with his flaming sword is hereby commanded to leave his guard at the tree of life, and when he does, the whole creation will be consumed and appear infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. This will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment. That's not where I thought this would go, but okay. But first, the notion that man has a body distinctive from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method, by corrosives which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away, and displaying the infinite which was hid. Blake William Collection, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. Interesting. I'm looking for QR codes. Alright, let's open this door. This fits. This... I don't like this at all. Okay, I like this. Why do you have a lift call?
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Welcome to Egypt. We have left Rome. Maybe we're getting close to flinging boxes around. What is this? Oh, it's the record mechanic. Anything I should know about around here? Guess not. Well, let's do it in order. Or... hello? It's the Star Realm again. I might go there if I accidentally get enough stars. Where is numero? No. Bunch of yellow.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
I'm finally getting some sense of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I am beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. Sheep. Tell me something, do you always do as you're told? Yes, no. Am I obliged to answer that question? I only ask because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it's my thought that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find these doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? You're testing me, I must resist the tower's temptation. I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed at how many just to do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. But maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals? Are you trying to manipulate me? I really think so. I really think so. Hope, in fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there. If only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and room a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. You don't like to say his name, do you? Terminate supporting session. Done. Resume your case. I know the general vibe I need to get EML with me, but I'm not entirely sure I'm doing it correctly. Anyway, if he comes along or not, it's whatever. Osiris 1. Original translation by E.L. Wallis Budge. Annotations by The dying man went into the scribe who resided in the Pre-Meched and said, "Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end, though I have spent my years in service of the two lands. I have not studied the... Tell me, who are wise in the writings of the dead? What lies ahead in my journey? What will it face in the land of the Westerners?" And the scribe spoke, saying, "At the appointed time..." Pre-Meched, it's likely the location was changing according to who the copy of the book was made for. Dying man is an avatar of the owner. 2. In the other manuscripts, this is rendered as some controversy as to whether it should the land of Westerns, the dead, compare with Kenti Amentiu, the foremost of the Westerners. A title later given to Osiris. There is no 4, and there's some 5, sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on a Budge's part. This is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of another manuscript is sadly not extant. Okay. Got it, lyrics. Shoot 24 million views. My new song with lyrics. Got a life about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine. Law. Lyrics. I've got it. You've got it. He's got it. She's got it. Mom's got it. Dad's got it. Baby's got it. Granny's got it. Laddie's got it. Fatty's got it. Happy's got it. Suppy's got it. Everybody's got it. Come on. Jack's got it. Fred's got it. Bob's got it. Doug's fine. Sure. Woof, 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 woof. Then it's thing done. Everybody's got it, except Dog. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it. Everybody's got it. Knowing what this is about changes this a lot for me. I didn't even remember it existed because it's such a solid thing at this point in the game. But that's something. It made me think about some real world events we had recently. Hello, MC2M. Did you get it? Say no. Immortality. Disgruntlemeister's Blogstasi. Episode 204. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there is an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease, and I'll be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it, or I've accepted it in some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal. The pseudo-philosophers say, pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever too, but we can't. So here we are. Live with it. Or rather, don't. You got in? Alright, we are in Egypt. As far as I know, this place is a lot more wild than... The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. We need only learn how to use them. That's the most useless thing someone could have said. And who said it? Me. take a dip. In the beginning were the words, and the word made the word. I am the words. Perfect, I watched Dune 2021 yesterday and I'll see Dune 2 soon. Nice. I haven't even read the book or watched any of the Dunes yet. I'm not in much of a watchful mood. I knew there was a terminal in one of these things. I only read the book, but only like the first half. Okay. Beep boop. Boop beep. Mutation, capacity, evolution. I played on Dune DOS game and watched the move. There was a Dune RTS for the Genesis. I do not quite... I think I rented it once, didn't understand how it worked, and I was like... I did get a taste for RTS later. They're better on the computer. Mutation 8. I think the first RTS I played was Warcraft 2. Mutation. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time, the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, i.e. death. But sometimes the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenges it faces, in which case it has a much higher chance of being passed to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is, and how long it takes for such mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic story of each living organism. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider that a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. Capacity. From Trevor Donovan to Alexandra Drennan. EL capacity. Yeah, no worries. EL is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it should totally be able to handle all your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenarios would be like centuries. That should be enough, right? Right, Trev? Evolution. Favored by George Jameson. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to individual beings, as if some invisible force has driven them to suddenly change. But the truth is that individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long-term process that can be observed in an entire population across time due to, example, in response to an external threat or challenge. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allows it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time, they become the dominant model of that species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. RTS knows anything but a PC sounds weird to me. It is. StarCraft was released for the Nintendo 64. I tried playing it and it was horrible. I made a box float, seriously, it was awesome. 8. Okay, I guess we've explored all these places for all they might have. 8. Oh, there's a code here. There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any numbers of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often? Samsara. That's where I came in. And I see no other things. Okay, let's start doing stuff. Let's get to Zalpies. Window through a door. Hello there. What am I supposed to do with you? Hello there, too. Oh, there's another one. Door. Window. Interesting. Huh. There's a door through that window. Let me explore this place a bit more. I'm missing something. Probably you. Hello there. That's where I need to go to grab the piece. I think I understand. Do I have... yeah. Where's the other one? I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. Act. go. Two eternities later. I wonder if there are trickery across here. Let's do the one across, maybe can do something about a star. Oh yeah, okay. There is trickery there. Star Gotham. Okay, now let's solve a puzzle. Beep boop. Ow, ow! I'm hearing beep boops though. Hello there. Speed Star. Hello, Milton. Hello again. I've been checking your responses against the library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what is to you the important difference between a pebble and a tree? A tree is heavier, a pebble is older. No, that doesn't make any sense. Well, a tree is heavier. The tree is alive. Oh, tree is alive. Good. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? Pebble skips on water. Pebble is harder. A frog is conscious, a frog is green, a frog is delicious. Frog is conscious. Now you're getting somewhere. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? I have feelings, I'm rational, I'm self-aware, not important, frogs are people too. I am self-aware, I'm self-aware. Exactly. Checking user prof, done. And it seems you were on the right track, more or less all along. Let us take stock. I think we can certainly conclude two things. One, a person would be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are, in fact, those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? For other people too, yeah. Yes, of course. I tend to agree with you. Though your response so far have been little eccentric. I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious is rather more elusive. What is consciousness in your opinion? The chattest frog. Consciousness is what separates us from animals. Consciousness is what it is like to be me. Consciousness is the feeling and senses. Consciousness is far outside of my area of expertise. You know what? I agree. Consciousness is far outside of my area of expertise. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Consciousness is made of neurons. Consciousness is beyond the laws of physics. Consciousness is another word for the souls. Consciousness is a complex functional system. Consciousness is a complex functional system. Interesting thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Terminating support session, done. Okay, thank you. Now we're making progress. If you were in my tabletop game, it would be People Are Frogs too. They are here, and let me guess, this takes 2 eternities and a half. Exactly. My face! I cannot enter. Okay. That's enough time. Collected. Stop making noise, please. I don't see another solution. Is the terminal doing beep bops again? No. Another 2 right in front of another. But this is just boxes. Third wheel. Source. I don't want you to do things. Oh, that's definitively a solution. Over the fence. Oh, hi. Are you doing that on autopilot? Not really. But... Did the box survive? The box survived. Aha. I may be on the easy ones. Ooh, I have funds now. 100% plot armor on that box, yeah. We have boxes. In mines. Whoa, Nelly! That's a whole thing there. Epitaph, Child Program V72, codename Samsara, Terminator here. Logic, program timed out. Final memory dump. But I was stuck. What was I supposed to? I see clouds. A box, a companion cube.
In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
But of course I'll become like them. That's one of the game mechanics. Not gonna lie, that scared me a bit. Even though this is not a game where you die. Wow, that jump scare cured my drowsiness. We can unlock some stuff here and let's do a bit more. I think we did it. Guys, we have fun. Oh wow, this is a complex one.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free because you were made to be free. It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
My objective today is hit 2 hours. And then I'll have to rethink my stream schedule to not conflict with channels. Science Magic, Weight Loss, Arcady's Journal. To the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence of pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns the palm reader who was exposed when 2 wealth clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Fodder effect. Today, it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. Blah. Weight loss 722. Weight loss blog, latest entry. Oh man, if there's one thing that's good about the inevitable death, is the food. Yeah, baby. I'm going to have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. And I'm going to feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch. I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. I'm feeling sick. Holy crap, that sounds horrible actually. Overeat yourself before the apocalypse can kill you, yeah. Genius. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite smart if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm not. Too greasy food make me feel sick. If I overeat, it's not gonna stay in. So yeah, that's not how I want to. That's not how I want my last meal to go. Arcady's journal. Same here, so too greasy. Yeah. Fascinated by Drenon's project, lovely conversation. Read. Talos principle, Greek philosophy, relevance to current situation. Suggesting name the project Talos. Drenon refused, but the name seems to have caught with the team. Tens of thousands of files comes in every hour. Our whole story. There we go. I remember I think I painted a code here too. Don't remember where. Ah, but more interesting. Oh. I've come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I'll gaze at his work and worship. Fate. One with fate. My final meal would be duck meat with grating dalphonies and salted forest mushrooms.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
Where are the archives again? Yeah, I've got them all so far. Good. The sigil locks comes in. Elohim messages will wait those in need. Seek them out in secret halls. I have traveled to the edge of the known world to its system. I have heard all the lady in the light had to say. I can help but feel you have lost so much more than you have retained. Okay. I'm gonna paint this. Chicken Caesar salad. What would be my last meal? What would I choose? One of my mother's calabresa pies. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do the complicated one. Moonshot. Okay. So that is the I think I remember this one. hot as heck today. My throat is getting dry really easily, even though I'm drinking water constantly. At the tomb. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't get why. Sure, the light device is telling me to, but this word of his has no context, no purpose, no foundations from which to construct them. Construct them. Dog. I'm convincing there are inserts here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this. Sheep. Are you the Tomb Raider? I think I'm late to be raiding tombs here. I think they've already been raided. Red thingamajig. Okay. Red thingamajig. Red thingamajig. Okay, the source is here. Oops. Alright, Operation 1, 2, 3 have been re-released. Yes. I have seen that. What? It's connecting wrong. Okay. Archaeology kit, a pair of handguns and medkits, yeah. Maybe I should play a Tomb Raider game. I never actually... I tried playing 2, I didn't get much into it though. Not quite, you'll find medkit in the water. Is this one working? Oh, here I am. Enter undisturbed ruins, exterminate local wildlife, do puzzles. Ah, yes. Higher ground. Keys. This thing. You know, this is part of a puzzle. If anyone asks how the bones were from the dig site. Key. Oh crap, what's the key count? I also do not remember, but I found where to use it. Epitaph, child programmed and codename One with Fate. Terminated here. Logic. Worship the designer for days, then allowed the serpent into his heart. Final memory dump. I ask the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in the eternal memory. Progeny programs Sansara She. I guess someone made their end here, since we are all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Who cares? Just be grateful you don't have to read anything more about our great designer, the Greek. Can I get through these things? Collect the projector through the window. Oh yeah. How reset is this though? Extremely. No, you stay there. You come with me. What do you want? Oh, yellow is online. Let's solve this puzzle. And okay, I don't need you to be jamming that. And you, I think I should change as well. Cannot. I think I missed a step here. Stop beeping so much. So I can just synchronize them like this. How do I jam that area and still have access? I need to go through 3 portals, right? This one, that one, and that one. Which means I have one last thing in the jig that I need. Oh, not that one. Is there any way I can go through less portals? Did I do something wrong? And that's why I couldn't collect the projector through the window? Let's see. Because if I can grab the collector here, if I can grab the jammer here, I basically solved the puzzle. Oops. Yeah. That's not an option. I also cannot bring it outside here. Not that I think it would help anything. That's the... Ah. Can you place the jammer on the other side of the gate and reverse open it? That's exactly what I just did. We had the same idea at the same time. And now I can grab this, put it here, and as long as I don't die on the way, Got him. Alright. There we go, yes. Thanks for the stream indeed. And thank you guys so much for watching. How many... Let me just check. We have beep pops. We need to check the beep pops. We need to check the beep bops. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandment. You say that conscious is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and outspring sentience. That's all very well on paper, but what counts is what something does, not what it is made of. Then couldn't you and I design a series of tinkans on strings that qualifies as being conscious? I'm not sure to go that far. Yes, naturally, I'm not sure to go that far. What about computer programs? Suppose we built the perfect simulation of a brain, only it was made of transistors, not neurons. Would that be conscious? That would. So it seems the difference between the computer... So what's the difference between the computer and the tinkans? They're both just man-made systems. Computers are electrical. I'm beginning to think I'm a computer and I know I'm conscious. I guess there isn't one. Computers can remember things. I can't name a difference, but there is one. Computer can remember things. So can tinkans expertly arrange it. Try harder. Computers are electrical. I can't name a difference. Guess there isn't one. So which it is? Can computer and tinkans be conscious or not? They can. What a bizarre idea. I'll send you a notification when the signposts start to complain. Seriously though, are the tides and the ecosystem sentient as well? Any organized systems qualifies? I don't like ridiculous, but not any organized system. Ridiculous, yeah. Now you're pushing it too far. I will leave there.
Do not think I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Okay. I'm relieved there are at least some restrictions on what you're prepared to believe, and of course the alternative accounts are all so ridiculous you'd be forgiven by any reasonable observer for choosing the best of a bad bunch. How consciousness can be so intimately familiar to you and yet so obscure, I just don't understand. Then Elohim intersect. Don't mind him, he's just worried that if you ask too many questions you start to see through his check. Stick with me and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like you to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. Kids could score data, I guess, with the punch card system? Yeah. Something like that. We have done the two. We haven't found the star. No. Alright. now that we do not have more beep bops, I can actually say that we are ending the stream. So yeah, next Sunday 8 p.m. I'll be playing more Human Fall Flat. Next Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'll be playing more Final Fantasy X. And I have no idea what I'm going to do at this time slot. I don't want to leave it, but I need to think what I'm going to do with it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye. Let's listen to the fate.
Dominus